giving nothing but truth.
These streets ain't paved with no gold. Matter of fact, someone stole the light pole. Nobody fat enough for light pole. They don't teach us to read.
The Chaos Kanon beef. I've never really addressed the camera on this issue before. And I know everyone is always like, how could they be beefing? Chaos is a really great musician who talks about really cool, relevant things, and Kanon is talking about other things, and what would make them clash? Really, the truth is that me and Chaos are cool right now, and I'll tell you how we cool. We've been cool, but how it happened, it was years ago. Chaos had a hit album that was called Atlantis, I think. Whatever. Anyway, it had B-boy stance in it, and so in B-boy stance, Chaos had said, you know, I'm a B-boy standing in my B-boy stance, a B-boy. And he said on the third verse, he said they took cameras to Africa. Party people, listen up! At the drop of the dime, they took cameras to Africa with pictures to rhyme over. Oh yes, something. Religious entertainers and wannabe lifesavers.
Yo, party people, listen up. At the drop of the dime, they took cameras to Africa for pictures to rhyme over. Oh, yes, the great pretenders, religious entertainers and wannabe lifesavers. Damn.
So, like we MCs, you know, and we know when somebody's saying something about you. And I just was shooting the video when he did this. I was shooting the video for Soba, the song that I shot in Africa.
My skin needs to feel the sand, the sun. I'm tired of the cold goddamn so.
And so that was the kind of what he was talking about, taking cameras to Africa. And of course Saul, my manager, is his friend and his ex-manager. So it was like me and Saul he was talking about a little bit. And so when I came back, the song was already on TV, and it was like already like #1 on the music stations in Canada. Now mind you, me and Chaos are friends from before that, and he's like someone I play my new songs to, and he's like, yo, your shit is dope, I love your music, you know. And in fact was talking about trying to put out my music himself, because this is before I had a deal or nothing. And so when I came back, of course you're going to be surprised if there's a verse about you on TV from your friend. So, you know, ask questions. So I asked Saul, I said, yo man, could you look into that thing, because I think it's about me? And he's like, yeah, I think so too. I think it's about both of us, so I'll ask him. So he asked Chaos, and Chaos said, yeah, it is. And, you know, Kanon has a mic. Kanon's an MC, so he could respond if he wanted to. Fact is, I did not respond, and I think that offended maybe Chaos more than if I had responded then. And so we had a conversation and heated up one night. Nelly Furtado had a birthday party. She called me, she called him. We were all hanging out, and he came up to me, I think I had a little bit to drink, and he said to me, man, you know, blah blah, this, and I said, man, you know, I ain't even say nothing back to you, and you talked about me on a song, like whatever. And so we went, and then some personal words was exchanged. That night I went to the studio and I cut a verse called The Revolutionary Avocado, in which I'm firing back at Chaos, because like, you know, I come from that background, you know, like anybody know my lyrics knows that I'm not like, I can do that. I can go to, I prefer to talk about things that are important, but if I really wanted to diss, I have pretty funny lines. I could, you know, I could do something. So I did. I think it was pretty good, pretty hilarious, this verse. If you heard it, you heard it. If not, I'm not repeating it, because that's my friend. And so, you know, the thing got blown out of proportion. He was upset. We'd play show together, and he would be like, you know, whatever, there needs to be another act there, otherwise Kanon, me alone ain't playing, like, whatever. Anyway, man, he grew up out of that. I grew up out of responding so strongly. And eventually, we just, you know, we'd buck heads, we'd say hello. Not too long ago, I played a show in Toronto in which he was playing as well. And when my set was over and the crowd wanted more, Chaos graciously came on stage, even though he was next up. And he said, you know, like had my shoulder like this, and he was like, yeah, man, Kanon ain't even play my favorite song yet. You know, so y'all want him to play some more? Crowd went crazy. And just to see him and I together, I think people were responding to that as well. So we played a couple of more songs, and, you know, we talked about it, and, you know, whatever. Me and him might even do a record together now. And so, you know, I got nothing but love for the brother. I think he's incredibly talented. I'm a fan, and I know he's a fan of my music, and that's really what counts, man. Everything else is done. So that's the last time I'm ever going to talk about Kanon Chaos beef, because there is no beef. Done.
Stay tuned, this is the game of life, and these are the cards I've been dealt. Give you the real deal, live footage, and you can feel for yourself. It's uncut and raw, ghetto reporter. Since before the new world was in order, embedded in places you dreaded and never thought of. The corners, the streets, and projects, the one-bedroom apartments, the hood. I'm the voice for all of y'all misunderstood. It's because I'm hip-hop, baby, I was born from the struggle. Hustle and hover above the earth, observe the concrete jungle, and expose all lies. From the block, it's all lies. Revolution of the mind. It will be. It will be. Giving nothing but truth.